Welcome to the Certified Master of Diversity, Equity, Inclusion and Accessibility Certification course. Our course description. The Diversity, Equity, Inclusion and Accessibility Certification course provides a comprehensive exploration of the vital DIA framework within contemporary workplaces. This program begins by illuminating the significance of DIA in modern contexts and elucidating the interconnections between diversity, equity, inclusion and accessibility. You gain insights into fostering organizational cultures where all individuals feel a sense of belonging. Delving into the fundamentals, the course uncovers various dimensions of diversity, addresses systemic disparities through equity, cultivates inclusivity, and underscores the importance of accessibility. With a practical approach, the course equips you to conduct DIA audits, assess organizational landscapes, and implement strategies. This includes crafting inclusive job descriptions, creating accommodating workspaces, and mitigating unconscious bias and microaggressions. Furthermore, the program empowers you to lead change by embedding DIA in recruitment, fostering inclusive leadership, nurturing employee belonging, and sustaining DIA progress. Through real-world case studies, you derive insights from successful organizations, adapting these lessons to their unique contexts. By the course's conclusion, individuals emerge as advocates for change, armed with actionable plans to drive DIA initiatives, communicate inclusively, and champion a culture of belonging. Let's learn more about this amazing certification course. Our target audiences include but is not limited to human resources professionals, individuals responsible for managing personnel, recruitment, benefits, and employee relations within organizations, diversity and inclusion managers, professionals focused on creating and implementing strategies to foster diversity, equity, inclusion and accessibility in the workplace, organizational development consultants, experts who analyze organizations and provide strategies to enhance efficiency, effectiveness, and culture, corporate trainers and facilitators, professionals who design and deliver training programs to enhance skills, knowledge, and organizational culture, leadership development coaches, coaches who work with individuals and teams to develop leadership skills and drive organizational growth, employee resource group leaders, leaders of employee-driven affinity groups that provide support and representation for marginalized communities within organizations, talent acquisition specialists, professionals engaged in recruiting and hiring processes, ensuring equity and diversity in candidate selection, nonprofit leaders and managers, individuals leading and managing nonprofit organizations focused on social impact and community engagement, higher education administrators, officials overseeing academic institutions responsible for creating inclusive learning environments for diverse student populations, and government and public sector officials. Officials working in government agencies and public organizations aiming to implement DIA initiatives for the broader community's benefit. And many more. Our learning objectives allows you to understand the core concepts of diversity, equity, inclusion and accessibility, DIA, and their significance in fostering a culture of belonging within organizations. Identify various dimensions of diversity and assess their impact on workplace dynamics, productivity, and innovation. Apply strategies to address unconscious bias and microaggressions, fostering an environment of psychological safety and respect. Analyze organizational practices through a DEIA lens, conducting audits and collecting data to identify areas for improvement. Develop inclusive recruitment and hiring processes, ensuring equitable opportunities and diverse talent acquisition. Design accessible physical spaces and implement digital tools to accommodate individuals with varying abilities. Cultivate leadership skills that promote DEIA, including effective communication, empathy, and strategies for managing diverse teams. Create and facilitate employee resource groups, mentorship programs, and team-building activities to enhance a sense of belonging. Establish key performance indicators, KPIs, to measure DIA progress, continuously assessing and adapting strategies for improvement. And develop personalized action plans to lead DIA initiatives, communicate inclusively, and advocate for a culture of belonging within their organizations. Our learning outcomes will allow you to Exhibit a thorough comprehension of the DEIA framework and express its importance in creating a sense of belonging. Identify and discuss various dimensions of diversity and their impact on workplace dynamics and innovation. Apply strategies to recognize and address unconscious bias and microaggressions, creating an environment conducive to open dialogue. Conduct DEIA audits, collect and analyze relevant data, and provide recommendations to improve organizational practices. Design equitable recruitment and hiring processes that attract diverse talent and promote inclusive workplace cultures. Create physically and digitally accessible spaces that cater to the needs of individuals with different abilities. Exhibit leadership skills that promote DEIA, including effective cross-cultural communication and empathetic team management. Develop and implement initiatives like employee resource groups and mentorship programs to foster a sense of belonging. Establish KPIs to measure DEIA progress within your organizations and adapt strategies for continuous improvement. And craft personalized action plans to lead DEIA initiatives, communicate inclusively, and contribute to the establishment of a culture of belonging. Let's discuss how to use this certification. A certification in diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, DEIA, is highly valuable in today's diverse and dynamic workplaces. Here are 10 ways you can leverage such a certification. Advocate for inclusive policies. Use your knowledge to advocate for and implement inclusive policies within your organization, promoting diversity and equity in hiring, promotions, and decision-making processes. Training and development. Offer DEIA training programs to educate colleagues and employees on the importance of diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, fostering a more inclusive workplace culture. Strategic planning. Integrate DEIA principles into strategic planning, ensuring that diversity and inclusion are considered at every level of decision-making within the organization. Employee resource groups, ERGs. Lead or actively participate in employee resource groups focused on specific diversity and inclusion initiatives, creating a supportive community within the organization. Talent acquisition and retention. Apply your DEIA knowledge to improve recruitment practices, ensuring a diverse pool of candidates and implementing strategies to retain a diverse workforce. Conflict resolution. Utilize your skills to address and resolve conflicts related to diversity, equity, and inclusion, fostering a more harmonious and understanding work environment. Community engagement. Extend your influence beyond the workplace by engaging with community organizations and initiatives that promote diversity, equity, and inclusion. Educational institutions. Collaborate with educational institutions to provide workshops and lectures on DEIA topics, contributing to the education and awareness of the next generation. Consulting services. Offer consulting services to organizations seeking guidance on developing and implementing effective diversity and inclusion strategies. Leadership development. Use your DEIA certification to contribute to leadership development programs, helping leaders understand the importance of fostering diverse and inclusive teams. Remember, the impact of your DEIA certification is not just within the workplace. It extends to the broader community and society. Actively applying the principles of diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility in various contexts will help maximize the value of your certification. If you'd like more information about this in-demand certification, please visit our homepage.